kind of... Well... I'm gonna end up overkilling some of these, but I guess that's fine. Yeah. Oh man, there's so much ore here. I believe in the first episode I talked about how I don't really play warlocks or casters, and it wasn't until a couple days after that I realized my first main was a shadow priest. But I think it was during Legion. I couldn't do with the changes they made to the class. So I think I just blocked it out of my memory like a traumatic. What is the word I'm trying to say? Traumatic? That sounds right. I blocked it out of my memory like a traumatic event, basically. So after realizing that, I went and made a Shadow Priest and got it leveled up fairly quickly. It's almost max level and it's only been a day or two. Granted, with the level squish and being able to choose your starting zone, it's not too hard to get that. But I was pretty proud of myself. I also have basically abandoned the warrior I was leveling up for two reasons. One, warriors are bad in this. At least, they're not great. I wouldn't mind playing a warrior. I really do still enjoy playing a warrior. But I don't think I want a warrior to be my first pick. Okay, let's go ahead and turn in the ogre quest of killing 15 of them. And then head down to the Jorgen farmstead. And we'll go from there. No, no, ow, no, I'm fine. I'm okay. No, get away. Okay.
Well met.
I saw you drop a few of them from here. Nice work. Here's your reward on behalf of the Night's Watch.
Go with honor, friend.
I guess it's Night Watch, but I won't tell him he made the mistake. Because it was definitely him. Okay, so I need to kill some corpse weed.
I am out of range.
Which I guess it just means I'm going to go around dotting up a bunch of these so that I can kill them over time. As well as this is teaching me that the talent I picked was probably the worst talent to pick. Because it doesn't seem to be proccing all too much. I don't seem to be lucky enough for it. But that's okay. I'll stick with it for now until I go back to Stormwind and figure out where I'm going to quest next, because I really don't know. I could, of course, go through the wetlands, or Loch Modan, or... yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of different places. Okay, let's check out this pile. What? Wait, come back! Wait, come back! Wow. I guess that's all I needed to do. I just had to get jump scared by a worgen. Oh man, speaking of jump scare, there's a game that's been very popular and circling around called Phasmophobia. It's a ghost game where you and 3 of your friends can go in and basically be ghost hunters and look through and see, you know, what kind of ghost it is, go through with all of the basic ghost hunting tools, and just kind of have fun. And I've been really enjoying that game, so I just kind of wanted to mention it. Do you have the corpse weed? I thank you, Warlock, and I'm sure the Worgen that may be returned to sanity with the potion this will make would thank you too. That's a really long sentence. Sounds like a close call, but he ran off without harming you further. He might be still fighting it. Master Harris must know. Master Harris will want to know this immediately. Here, take this package of corpse weed down the road to Camp Ravenhill. Tell him what we saw at the Jorgen Stead.
Farewell.
Okay. One thing I do know is Ravenhill has got a flight path, and since I have 2 quests over here, I'm going to go ahead and go to Ravenhill, fly back to Darkshire, and then just fly back to Ravenhill. Because I believe Ravenhill is my next questing area. Also, hopefully the background, like, music and ambiance is working this time. I don't know why it just wasn't recording the sound, but I at least found a pretty calming and chill musical that is royalty free to put in the background, so it wasn't just silence when I wasn't talking. Because as much as I did want to make this to kind of be more, I don't know, ASMR is the wrong word because it's not very it's just not the same, I think, but just very like calming and chill. And so I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh. I still didn't, like, I don't enjoy talking a whole bunch. It starts to hurt my throat very quickly, and mostly because I'm not used to it. But I also begin to feel like I'm talking about nothing, which to me just seems like a waste of time. Although I am still kind of talking about nothing and rambling on, I kind of want there to be at least some structure, I guess. I don't know. I basically just wanted there to be something else to fill the gaps, because I'm not always thinking about what to say. I just kind of say things when I think about them, and that's the end of that. Oh, I needed to go up. I forgot where I needed to go. Okay. Victory Prism Antras.
What can I do for you?
Were you able to convince Zark Vol to lend us his monocle for our experiment? At last, the stargazing device is complete. Thank you, Taline. Now I can continue my research. Both of these are not great, so I'll take the pants because they sell for more. And I leveled up. Level 16. I can now go into Skullomance, which I probably won't do. The dungeons are cool, but they still feel, they used to be like the fast way to level up, but now they just kind of feel slow compared to questing in certain areas. Of course, compared to other areas, they're much, much faster. Alright, Abercrombie.
Good day
You
to
sketchy
you.
boy. Do you have my crate? If so, then please, give it to me quickly. Thank you, Taline. You have more than earned your reward. Aha, happy nights ahead. Out here on the outskirts of town, it's a wonder the walking dead haven't eaten me. In fact, just yesterday, a pack of ghouls was pounding on the walls of my tower. I want to make an effigy, a kind of scarecrow for ghouls. To do that, I need some ghoul ribs. You can find plenty of them on the fetid corpses wandering Manor Mist Mantle's grounds north of Darkshire. Get the ribs for me and I will repay you with some coin.
Safe travel.
Okay. Building an effigy sounds very, dark and not like something a sane person would do. In fact, I remember there was, oh. Goodbye, Thype. I specifically remember a game called The Forest, which you could build effigies in, and it, would lower your sanity and not be the greatest thing to do. However, since at the time I was playing it, there was no real punishment for having your sanity be very low. I kind of just went with it. And it was pretty fun. I ended up having a lot of fun with that game. The small amount I played it. Well, I say small amount. I played it a good bit. I never did beat it, but I played it a good bit. There's not a whole lot of games I've actually like gone through and beat that are survival games. Okay. Hopefully you dropped the last one. It's a big hope. Hello, he did it. Good job. I don't know why I said hello. But I guess it works. The sound that this mount makes sounds like some very strange beat. I don't know if you heard it. If you didn't, I guess you can either wait for me to be quiet while talking. Oh, I didn't read the fucking... It's fine. Note to the mayor. Take this note to Elo Ebenlock, the mayor of Darkshire. He and I are old friends, and when he reads it and discovers what you did for me, I'm sure he'll be just as happy as I am. I don't know, it just sounded like a very fake laugh, or if it wasn't fake, a very evil laugh. I'm afraid I didn't read it. I'm kind of sad too. I really wanted to know what he said after I got him the ribs. I'm so sorry. I've been having a cough recently. Thankfully, I don't think it's anything serious. It's just kind of a thing I've always had. And... oh. There are a lot of noises happening in my house. Anyway. It's something I've always had. I've always, like, built up a cough. And when I talk a lot, as well as... specifically in this more... quiet, low voice, since it vibrates my throat so much, because that's just what low voices do, it kind of makes the cough more apparent and worse.
Need help?
A letter? What's this all about? You fool. You've doomed us all. You're not the first fool to be manipulated by Abercrombie. That doddering old man is known as the Embalmer to us. He's a vile necromancer and a blight upon this town. And now, sewn together and given life by the very materials you brought him, the horrible creation approaches. That hideous creature will be upon us in mere moments. If you have any heart, Taline, you'll help the Night Watch drive off the abomination and save the town. Okay.
Light bless you.
See, I knew something was up with that guy. I mean, they made it very apparent, but... Oh my! Hello, Stitches. I hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna have to kill you now, unfortunately. Your undead life was a short one, but I hope you did all that you wished to accomplish. Now rest in peace. Man. What a good character, Stitches. He was in the Heroes of the Storm, the
Light be with you.
Blizzard MOBA, which I played a lot of and then never played again. Thank the light he's gone. I'll say you've made amends by helping save the lives of those here, Talion.
Be careful.
Okay, thank you. A hermit's errand. I believe I'm almost done with Darkshire. I think, or I'm done with Darkshire, but Duskwood in the entirety. I think this is the last, questing hub I have left. Raven Hill? Yeah. So we'll go ahead and fly back up to Raven Hill and continue on from there.
What can I do for you?
I was thinking I could go to Stranglethorn next, however I don't really think I want to go to Stranglethorn next. I might go to... I was honestly thinking either the Bladlands or the Burning Steppes. I could go to Loch Modan. I don't really remember all that happened in Loch Modan. I can't go to the Twilight Highlands because I will not be a high enough level. Ghostlands are not my area. Eastern Plaguelands? We could go to the Eastern Plaguelands, actually. Because I think that kind of continues on with more Undead and Scourge, which, I don't know, I always find a lot more interesting. Also, I hit my mic again, so I'm sorry if that happened. It's like right above my mouse, so if I ever move my hand up a little bit, it'll hit it.
What can I do for you?
I guess not a little bit, but enough that it does eventually hit it. This is a tragic land, with a history of violence and despair. While many of the dead roam in the flesh, some are simply lost souls wandering in confusion. They deserve to be put at ease. Many of these souls gather at the Adel Stead to the south, appearing before travelers. Take this censer of holy incense, sway it before the forlorn spirits, and let the offering of its gentle scent give them peace. Several years ago, Stormwind's Captain Curzon brought a brigade into Stranglethorn Vale on a mission whose details are still murky. Curzon swiftly descended into madness, as did his men, except for a few rebels who made it their mission to undo the evils that Curzon had wrought. As I said, that was years ago. I'm now hearing rumors that Curzon is dead, but those rebels still persist at their rebellion. If you wish to investigate, you'll find them at a camp on Stranglethorn's northern border.
Let the light of the new moon guide you.
Man, I'm gonna have to like lower the sound or mute the sound because every time I cough, the wave file, basically the layout of the audio looks very unpleasing.
What can I do for you?
Master Harris requires many reagents for his serums. He has me gather them for him. Most of it's not so bad. I mean, the corpse wood is pretty bad, but it's not as bad as the widow venom. Have you seen the widows around here? The hatchlings are the size of a man. Even with a gun, I can't stand to go out hunting them. It's just too terrifying. If you'll go do it for me, I'll gladly pay you. Just bring me back some venom. You'll find them all in the woods to the east, just north of the road. Just north of the road. What brings you out this way, my good lady? Welcome to our humble camp. I wouldn't call it pleasant, but it's at least somewhat private. Beg your pardon, a working at the farm. What we do here is not a cure. That transformation cannot be removed once inflicted, but the mind can be restored through alchemy, if enough is left intact. This Worgen you've encountered sounds like he's fighting to stay aware. Terline. Wow. My pausing is always so bad on these. We've got to go find him again. If he's fled the Jorgenstead, search the Adelstead to the south. He may be lurking in one of the buildings. Inject him with this ampule to tranquilize him. You'll need to be quite close. Okay. So first things first. Let's go kill some spiders. That's always a fun time. Oh, wait. That's a widow. Nice.
Too far away.
So yeah, corruption's not too bad. It plays a lot like Shadow Priest, which is just put dots on everything. I think corruption is a little bit more heavy on actually like keeping the dots up. Well, that's not true. I feel like corruption's dots are a little bit more
I must get closer.
oh, what's the word?
I am
Well,
out
for
of
one,
range.
2 of the 3 are instant, which is nice. Whereas with, well, I guess with Shadow Priest 2 of the 3 are also instant. I don't know what I'm trying to say. They play a lot alike now that I think about it more. There are, I don't know, it feels like there are some differences, but that could just be because I'm a lower level. Oh, there we go. I was wondering why I couldn't loot it. And why the body just disappeared. But, yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say. Oh, I completely messed that rotation up, but it's fine. It's not like I'm trying to be hyper efficient right now. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we can go turn that in. Look at the little skunk. I can battle the skunk? I forgot that pet battles were a thing. I won't go do it because it's probably a waste of time, but it's basically like a little Pokemon battle, but in World of Warcraft.
Hello.
Did you get it? Please tell me you got it. Oh, thank you, thank you. You've saved me from having to go out in the woods with those awful things. At least for a day, that is. I'm afraid that, well, I'm just plain afraid, but I'm also sorry to have to ask for another favor. Master Harris needs brains. Bear brains. They're part of the serum, apparently, or at least a proper substitute. There's plenty of black bears in the woods to the west and along the riverbank, but I can't do it. I'm too terrified to go out there and face those huge things. Even with a rifle, please let me pay you to bring back some.
Safe travel.
Jitters! I now know why they call you Jitters. And it is very annoying. It's not hard to kill bears. Just learn the dark arts of magic and that's all you gotta do.
I need to target something first.
I mean, who needs a gun when you can throw a condensed ball of shadow energy or infect them with a plague that makes their skin rot within seconds? I mean, really, how hard is that, Jitters? Some people these days really don't understand. And I mean, if recent times are any indication, infecting people with a plague is not hard. Okay, that was a bad joke. But I thought I was funny. Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and keep killing these bears. Oh, I also need to go ahead and wave this holy censer to help these forlorn spirits. Yeah. Rest in peace. Hiya. Sleep well. Hiya. I don't have anything for you. I couldn't think of any more. Oh boy, I really can't think of any more things to say. Hiya. Bye. Hiya. See you around. Actually, hopefully not. Okay. Where's the Worgen? Oh god, there he is. Stop jump scaring. Can I inject you right now? No, okay, so I gotta get him low. Okay, well he's got enough dots that eventually I'll be able to just... There we go. He has been sedated and is fading out of existence. Okay, let's go ahead and finish up killing those bears and getting the bear brains. There's one. It does kind of pain me to kill bears. Bears are my favorite animal by far. They're just really cool. I don't know really why, but that is the case, so might as well not question it. But yeah, this is why I got more bags. I would have had to sell these very quickly if I didn't actually make these for myself. I also did send myself some money, which is, I don't think it'll be a big deal. The only thing it'll really affect is when I eventually do get to level 40, I can purchase a faster flying mount. Which, I mean, is mostly just a convenience rather than something that is necessary, but I do enjoy myself some convenience. I've also been trying to think of if there was a way I could basically maintain this kind of style of video while playing other games, which
Have a target.
I don't really know how I do that. And what I mean by other games is other games with other people. Because obviously if I'm recording with other people, they're not gonna all quiet down or be as I guess calm as I'm trying to be, is the best way I could put that. I don't know. But basically, I don't know if I should just kind of keep this its own little thing and its own like special little series I do for people to kind of put on in the background while they're working, trying to sleep, or also leveling. Or if I want to try to carry over at least my aspect of the recording to playing with other people and just kind of let them do their thing. I don't know. I've been trying to think about that. At the moment, it's not really a major concern of mine. But it's something I've been thinking about, so if you have any ideas, why not just put it in the comments? Let me know. Yada yada yada. Bullshit things that YouTubers say. You've got him. No time to lose then. We'll prepare to administer the serum right away. I'm hopeful, but let's remain professional. It's business as usual for this one. Into the guillotine he goes, and if the alchemy doesn't take, he won't be getting back out of it. Jitters and I will attend to this. Please, just stand back and watch from a safe distance. Okay. Is this safe? Here we go. It's working. Hold him still, Jitters. I can't. Jitters. Damn it, Jitters. I said hold him still. Jitters! I remember now. It's all your fault. You brought the Worgen to Duskwood. You led the Dark Riders to my farm and hid while they murdered my family. Every speck of suffering in my life is your pathetic fault. I should kill you. Letting him go is the only thing that's going to separate you from the beast now, my friend. You've got a lot to make up for, Jitters. I won't. Damn it. I won't give you the easy way out. Success. Finally. I can't thank you enough for giving me the chance to work the cure myself. Our new friend may be in need of some help as well. You might want to speak with him. Before I was lost to the woods, the last thing I remember is Morbent fell. He was a vile necromancer and the reason this land swarms with so many vile undead. I asked an adventurer to help me put an end to him. I thought they did, but Sister Elsington tells me that the land still crawls with ghouls and specters ripped from the grave. Morbent Fell should have breathed his last in the house on Forlorn Row, north of Raven Hill Cemetery. Go there and see what's become of him.
Hey there.
Did you get them, did you? Oh, thank you, thank you. I never thought I'd be so happy to smell those brains, but I am, now that I didn't have to go get them. Here's your reward, as promised.
Have a good one.
What's your story?
You have brought peace to those who knew only misery, Terline. Be proud. Can you hear them, Terline? There's so many of them. They wander their graves, shuffling across the cold ground on rotting limbs. The dead cry out in the still air. They suffer in their own flesh, forced from sleep. Every night I venture to the graveyard to put more of them to rest, but it's never enough. Help me, Terline. Put the ghouls that swarm Raven Hill Cemetery out of their misery. Strike down as many as you can.
That's enough gabbing for me today.
Okay. I do believe that is... Oh, okay, nice. So it's all that I have left is up here. There are the rebels, but I won't really worry about those quite yet. I think before I continue on through Ravenhill Cemetery, I'm gonna, I guess, just take a break, go ahead and end the session here, and continue where I left off later. So, when next you see me, I'll have no recollection of what's happened, and I'll have to read through the quest notes again, but anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. I hope you enjoyed the second session and I guess fourth episode of Leveling and Chill. I don't know what to call it. I've already called it something, but I don't know. It's a mouthful to actually say. So anyway, have a good one.